Metal wings to fly won't take you to the stars. Use the metal for a boat and you won't sail too far. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal parts about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode. 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 Science can be tricky, it can overheat your brain. Science can be hard to chew, each bite can be a pain. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal parts about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode. 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 The secret PinCode. 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 PinCode.
Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Boo-boo-boo. Ya-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da. Ha-ha. Mm-hmm. Ha-ha. Ha-hoo. Ha-ha. 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 Mm-hmm. Ha-ha. Do-do-do. Ya-ya-ya. Ha-ha. Chupa-chupa-chupa. Ya-ya-ya-ya-ya. Mm-hmm.
Disco, disco. Disco, disco. Disco, disco. Find me at a disco. Disco, disco. Disco, disco.
Oh, my poor eyes. I need some shades before I can look upon such sparkling radiance.
Don't you flatter. We have a game to play. I won't go easy on you for the compliments. Now then, where were we?
We were, I believe, at the part where you lose.
That's not fair. You started without me. I had no chance then.
Then maybe someone should have been on time.
But I had a good reason. It was really, super important.
Oh, yeah, sure it was. My mistake. I didn't realize that having shiny antlers is of utmost importance.
You just don't understand it. Antler care is important. It's part of moose culture. The age-old tradition of young moose getting their first tines. We have to keep up with them. They're ours. Our antlers are our culture, our symbol.
It's basically a hat. Symbol.
Carlin, they are far more than a hat. Perhaps you would like a demonstration. Watch yourself. Don't get hit by a ball. Ah! That's not all. Alley-oop. You want more, huh? Here, try this. I'm looking sharp. Oh, watch this. It's an antler stand.
It's fine. I've seen enough. Don't do it!
Well, Pulse is fine. His heart sounds normal. He's good. I think he just needs to sleep it off.
But what of his antlers? Is there a chance they might never, grow back?
You mean those weird things he doesn't really need?
Shh.
Dokko isn't exactly a spring chicken. That might have been his last pair. Once a moose starts to reach an older age, they might never grow them back.
Is there something you can do? He loved them. It just seems really sad.
I can't change biology. Let me use a cutscene. All animals, including us, of course, are made of these little things called cells. They make up every part of us. Cells have the ability to divide. That's how they reproduce. And cells dividing makes us grow. We start off as tiny cells and become adults. Cells can't live forever. Some get damaged or get old and die. Luckily, they get replaced with brand new ones. This would come in handy if, say, you tried out a new chic bald style and regretted it. Those cells would get to work bringing you back to your feathered self.
Maybe we can grow back Dokko's antlers.
Hold your horse feathers. They can't just do whatever you want them to do. Yes, if a cell gets damaged, it gets replaced by a new one. But it can't do that forever. Eventually, there's a limit, like lives in a video game. And if you destroy cells faster than they reproduce, it's game over.
Dokko, please. You look a wreck. Why not get some air? Go outside.
I'd only be stealing the air away from the young people. Plus, now that my antlers are gone, I have more, free time. So now, I can do more nothing.
Please, friend. They're only antlers, and none of us have them.
Just leave me, Carlin, so I can be forgotten. I'm going to drown my sorrows.
What happened to the energetic young moose that I knew? You used to love tackling a problem. You dive headfirst into it and grab life by the horns. Sorry, excuse the euphemism.
Well, there are no horns to grab.
You're not trying. The friend I knew would make science work for him. Surely you can make new antlers.
Oh, if only things were that simple. No way could I just make them. Cells are way more complex than you think they are.
Then teach me.
Almost all organisms start out as a single cell. They divide from there and create all sorts of different traits.
So our fur, feathers, and wool all come from the same type of cell as the rest of us? Does that mean we can grow any new part from another part of our body?
Not even close. Each cell in us has its own job, unless we're talking about stem cells. The first cells to appear in our bodies are called stem cells, and they're pretty unique. What makes them interesting is that they can turn into any type of cell. They could become bones, or fur, or, you know, a beautiful pair of antlers even. Altogether, they eventually become the organism known as us. Once stem cells decide their job, they can't change their mind.
This one hasn't chosen a job yet.
Every organism keeps some around just in case. It's like they're an emergency repair team. The unemployed stem cells hang around lying in wait, but when something gets damaged, those guys jump into action. Some stem cells rush over to the damaged area and become whatever type of cell is needed.
That's absolutely genius. We'll just find some stem cells lying around your body and tell them to build your antlers, and they'll be better than ever before. Maybe you can give requests like blue antlers.
No, it's not as easy as that. They're not that common. Even babies only have 1 in 10,000 cells. As we get older, those odds get worse and worse. My odds of having some are not phenomenal.
Your face is phenomenal. Once Pin shrinks us down to the cellular level, our job is to find the bone and, moving on. We must find bone marrow so we can find our objective. And our goal is stem cells. Our chances are slim, less than 1 in a million. But let's do it for Dokko.
Wow, what did Dokko eat?
Clearly he ate cells, Olga. Keep an eye out. We're looking for one tiny stem cell.
What a way to spend an afternoon. And I was just gonna watch Dancing with the Bears. Oh! Hey! Oh, look at me! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, check this out!
So I said, just take me back to hibernation.
Everyone, a word? I can't thank you all enough. I'm amazed at the Herculean effort you made for me. You could say it's enormous. I have nothing but gigantic appreciation for the huge amount of work you've done. You could say that I'm falling over with admiration for my friends.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
I give up my best
The idea of stem cells was first suggested by Russian scientist Alexander Alexandrovich Maximov. Wow, what a name! But stem cells were only recognized in 2007 when the Nobel Prize was awarded for their discovery. Our stem cell heroes are Mario Capecci from Italy, Sir Martin J. Evans from England, and Oliver Smithies from the United States. Thanks for your discoveries, guys.
Maybe we should just blow it up?
Dokko, stop with this nonsense.
I said that I'm staying here inside and that it's for everyone's safety.
But maybe it's time to think about your own safety. No need to starve yourself out, is there?
I'll leave it by the doorway, please, and step back to a safe distance away.
No more at the doorway, only in exchange for an explanation. What's going on with you?
Oh, okay. Come in at your own risk, then.
Okay, so what's the matter here? It's all about one amazing quantum experiment. It's opened my eyes. In the world of atomic particles, strange things happen. For example, quantum light photons behave like waves. On the other hand, like particles. What kind of picture will we see on a photosensitive screen if we direct a photon beam on it through 2 slits? 2 stripes? Nope. In this experiment, photons act like waves. Their vibrations through the 2 slits intersect and accumulate, and therefore the picture on the screen looks a little different. And this is a normal occurrence. But what if instead of a beam we direct one photon after another? Then we shouldn't see any waves intersecting and accumulating, and we should theoretically see 2 stripes on the screen. Amazingly, but even directing single photons onto the screen, we will still see the same picture. It's as if the photons are flying simultaneously through both slits, behaving like waves and intersecting and accumulating with themselves. That's some kind of quantum mystery. Can the photons truly multiply themselves? Of course not. What if we try to determine through which slit the photon flies through? What if we install some kind of detector? And that's the amazing part. Once we install a detector and determine through which slit the photon flew, then the picture changes. and only 2 stripes remain. This experiment proves that observation affects the position of quantum particles in open space. Think about it. It appears that specifically we assign form to this world with all of its rules, physical laws, and cooperation.
Okay, so what? I like this world.
Me too. But it turns out that any one of us could change it with as much as the strength of his imagination.
Why hasn't anyone done this yet then?
Because nobody until now knew that it was possible. You see, I've covered the walls of my room with an anti-imagination layer so that I don't give in to any temptation.
Let's pretend what you say is true. But you're not going to harm the universe with just your imagination.
You don't know me well enough. When I was little, I was an extremely bad-mannered and even destructive child. If you could see my childhood drawings, you'd see what kinds of worlds my imagination drew. I've changed a lot since then, of course, and I've even re-educated myself. But who knows what my subconscious is capable of?
So what? You're just going to sit here for all time? Because of some childhood drawings?
It's the only way.
Ugh.
So how's our patient doing?
I don't even know what to say. Is it true you can change something by the power of your own thought? Spin! Forever!
Hey, you there! On board the ship! Don't stop! Let me dock!
Welcome, space colleague, on board the Sphere Jet.
Dokko! Hey, Dokko! Where are you, buddy?
He found me.
Oh, and would you happen to be a relative of our Dokko? You look strikingly similar.
I'm so much more than a relative. I'm his clone. So fess up, Birdman. Where have you hidden my Dockster?
You see, Dokko thought he could change the universe with the power of thought.
What?
Stop! I made this clone in some of my darker years, when I was still a young slacker and nobody wanted to be my friend. So I made a copy of myself. We were like a gang.
Yeah, we stirred up things big time. Cool.
There's nothing great about it. I have since then become a better person, unlike you.
Oh, stop your droning. I don't appreciate it.
Do you see? He can't learn about our secret.
Wait a second. Are you serious about that or something? Just like that, I can think up anything I want? Like some kind of magician?
What? Why did you tell him about everything?
Oh, seems like I came at just the right time.
Don't even think about changing anything.
I wasn't asking you. I can mess up the entire universe now.
I will not allow you to do that.
Friends, why don't we calm down and have a little tea to drink?
Back off, Birdman, or I'll have to calm you down. Now, what can I mess up that's more interesting? Oh! How about smashing up that lamp over there?
No, the light bulb will stay intact.
Okay, I was just checking you. Why waste my powers on such nonsense? Now I'll choose something a little more fun.
I don't understand anything, but it seems like something epic's about to happen.
What is this?
Let the number for pi be equal to 4.
How awful. No, let the number pi be equal to 3.14.
You like that, huh? Then let's let the phrase rule of thumb no longer apply to the hand, but to the foot instead.
Let it be like it was earlier.
What kind of quantum physics is this? As if there weren't enough other problems around.
E equals MC cubed. Ha ha ha.
You're insane. E equals MC squared.
Spherescope. Spherescope.
And I say E equals MC cubed.
E equals MC squared.
No way. Cubed, 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 cubed.
Stop it right now.
Protons rotate around electrons.
Electrons rotate around protons.
Oh boy, this looks like the most boring battle of good and evil in all of history.
How do I ask this? Explain, please, how photons behave so strangely in that experiment with 2 slits and someone watching. Could you somehow explain in simpler terms, maybe?
All right, Dokko. That's it. If you don't want to do this the easy way, then we'll do it the hard way.
Chico, let's vote.
Electricity doesn't exist.
Electricity does exist.
If electricity exists, then we both die an electro death.
So be it. But I won't allow you to run amok in my universe.
Oh, maybe we should stop them.
How? If they can change the universe with just the power of thoughts. Can't stop that.
Friends, stop this buffoonery, please. I found out that not everything works like Dokko thinks it does.
Don't make me angry, Birdman, or I'll turn you into a frog. Ribbit,
Stop
ribbit.
this now.
Doc, you're a loser. Together we could control the entire universe.
Not in present company.
Relax, guys. Quantum physics doesn't work the way like you want it to. The quantum world and all its relationships arose long before the appearance of our civilization. And it's not about to change just because of a few observers, who incidentally also consist of quantum particles. Quantum particles are neither spheres nor waves. Those are only approximations to describe them mathematically and envision them somehow. But we'll never be able to imagine what they actually look like because we'll never see anything remotely similar in our macro world. And of course, in the quantum world, our normal logic doesn't work. Different rules apply here, and they can't be understood using our experience. What's firing the photons, the plate with the slits, the photosensitive screen? These are all parts of one system. The particles behave themselves identically, irregardless of whether they are fired one by one or in a stream. From this, we get the identical wave pattern on the screen. And when the observer is introduced, he also becomes a part of the system and just brings about a change in the result. Logically, it's not possible to understand quantum physics. We can only use it. But that it's impossible to change the universe with the power of your thoughts, I can guarantee you.
Phenomenal. A weight lifted from my shoulders. The universe is now safe.
Yeah, what a joke. You nerds are boring me to death. And your physics is about nothing, and so is your universe. Yeah, and you, Dokko, you're as boring as a textbook. Ugh. Whatever. It's all good. Hasta la vista, baby.
Well, until my clone changes, he seems doomed to be very lonely.
It's hard to disagree with that, my friend.
Wow, look! How long do you think it can spin for?
Well, like I said, in quantum physics, there's still a lot that's unexplained.
So, this is what the future will look like?
Sweet sauerkraut.
Dear friends, this is a reminder about today's experiment. This is very important, everyone. We need all of you there. All of you. Also, it is crucial that no one is late. No one. To sum up, everyone there, no one late. Again, this is an important and highly fascinating experiment. Everyone must be present. We will not begin until all of you are there. To sum up again, everyone there, no one late. Very important. So, huzzah! Very exciting day! My horns are throbbing with anticipation, and so should yours be. Or if you don't have horns, then talons, ears, trotters, whatever tingles on you when you're giddy.
Nothing's tingled on me in 30 years. I don't have time for another dadgum experiment.
Hi there. I'm happy to see you all together on this wonderful day. Here on the 14th day of March, we're about to do an experiment which promises to be a watershed moment in the history of life. It isn't just by chance we're doing this on the birthday of that greatest ever physicist, yes, Albert Einstein.
Can you remind me one more time what he's famous for?
Very well, since you asked that nicely. Big genius Einstein gave us the awesome and the revolutionary E equals MC squared.
It's just a silly formula, so what? Nothing's tingling here.
That equation's very famous, but what does it mean?
Oh, come on. Who gives a turnip? Just get your experiment over with so we can all leave. I got stuff to do.
Wait. It is a vital concept to understand, to appreciate Einstein and his work on the nature of the universe. It's important that you know the laws of physics that govern the world in which we live. Let's look at how the equation begins. There, with the letter E for energy.
Energy is the driving force of the universe. Without it, the universe could never have formed at all. Without energy, the sun would stop shining and the planets would no longer revolve around it. In fact, stars and planets would never have existed at all. Energy is what holds the particles of our universe together. Should we worry then that the universe's energy will run out like a battery? No. Whatever we burn, put out, whatever rises or falls, there's still the same amount of energy. In 1850, the first law of thermodynamics was discovered, and it confirms that energy can change form or move from place to place, but the total amount of energy does not change.
All right, but if energy doesn't really go anywhere, why do BB's batteries need to be changed all the time?
Yeah, a battery will lose its charge, but the energy doesn't just disappear, it changes into another form of energy. BB will run, jump into other useful things, and when BB throws a ball, for example, his battery's energy is passed to the ball through him. And when the ball hits the ground, whammo! The energy is transmitted to the ground, and so on.
Do you want some of my energy?
Do you want some of my energy?
Touch me and I'll take all of it.
All right, now we understand what the first letter of Einstein's brilliant equation means. Time that we moved on to the letter M for mass.
Mass is another essential component of the universe. In the same way we must have energy for the universe to exist, we must also have mass for the universe to exist. Should we worry then that the universe's mass will run out? No. Whatever we burn, put out, whatever rises or falls, there's still the same amount of mass. In 1789, conservation of mass was discovered. That mass is neither created nor destroyed in chemical reactions. I've said something similar to this already, haven't I?
All right, we've learned about the formula. The universe is divided into mass here and energy there. So what? Old news. Please just do your experiment already.
Not quite yet, my dear impatient friend. What you just said is exactly what Einstein's theory proves wrong. Einstein, with this formula, showed us that energy and mass are really one and the same thing.
Goodness!
Originally, it was thought that there was no link between mass and energy. Energy was separate and mass was separate. But early in the 20th century, Albert Einstein changed everything when he discovered his famous formula, E equals mc squared. A surprising conclusion could be made based on the formula. Energy and mass are interchangeable. If energy is expended, mass will start growing in response. If an object's mass is destroyed, Energy will be released in response. Remember the laws of the conservation of energy and mass? It turned out they didn't offer a complete explanation. Another law took their place. That law says that if energy is expended in one place, the loss of energy will be replenished with the corresponding amount of mass and vice versa.
Everyone understand then? The wonderful revelations found in this little formula of Einstein's? Just glorious, yes?
Got it. For Rosa to get rid of some of her mass, she has to turn it into energy first.
Grow up!
Lots of energy can be released even out of a small particle. You can get a crazy amount of energy out of one teensy atom. Ever hear of a little thing called the atomic bomb? Huh?
Hey, could we build like some atomic fireworks? Could that be the experiment we're supposed to be doing?
We will do no such thing. I absolutely forbid any experiments that would result in bodily harm.
Everyone calm down. We're not going to be blowing anything up, all right? Look, the equation of Einstein has many useful, nice applications. For one, nuclear power stations give us power for stuff, which is good.
Building a power plant's way too much work. Let's blow something up.
Question, all right? The letter, the last one, what does that one mean?
That is a vital part of the equation. The letter C stands for the speed of light.
The speed of light is the fastest anything can go. Nothing can move faster than light. Not even our most powerful machine can come close to it. It's the maximum speed.
But what if I run while holding a flashlight? Wouldn't the light be moving faster then?
No. It's amazing, but the speed of light produced by a light source in motion will be the same as if it were motionless. Light cannot be accelerated because it is already the fastest thing in the universe. It is one of the universe's laws. The speed of light is the universe's speed limit.
Well, that's a bummer. What's the point of trying to set a new speed record if there's a limit you can never break?
But that limit is extremely high. The speed of light is about 300 million meters per second. Besides, we don't compete against light. Being the best bunny is still possible for you. The speed of light defines how much energy our universe contains. The smallest particle contains enormous amounts of energy. The speed of light squared shows the immense energy contained in the universe.
I still don't understand what all that fuss is about that silly C squared.
It isn't as important C squared as the speed of light as it is that there is nothing in the universe that can move faster. It is the ultimate limit.
I feel like time has stopped. Know the universe's slowest speed? Huh? It's the speed of this meeting that we're in.
What you said about time stopping is very interesting. The very fact that the speed of light is a constant led us to figure out that time is not. Time is relative. So time can be compressed like this or stretched like that. What we've learned is that our old friend time can alter its speed.
Awesome!
How about that?
And what that fact means, if we were ever actually able to meet speeds that were fast enough, then we could leave time behind.
Now what now?
That, in fact, is the objective of the experiment. Once we're going the speed of light, our slow time will fall behind us. To us in here, it will have felt like 5 minutes. But the rest of the world will have lived a regular entire day.
Does that mean it'll be tomorrow by the time we get back?
Huh?
Yes, it will.
Let's get going. Holy carrots. Let's get this crate up to light speed.
Acceleration to light speed commencing. Ooh, that's fast.
Aha!
Could we have come back to the wrong place?
Looks like my calculations might have been just a little bit off.
So, this is what the future will look like?
Sweet sauerkraut. I just might have all this figured out. I think I understand what happened to this place without us.
Or if you don't have horns, then talons, ears, trotters, whatever tingles on you when you're giddy.
Nothing's tingled on me in 30 years. I don't have time for another dadgum experiment. Can we travel back into the past and correct everything?
I don't think the physics of today can provide an answer to that fine question. Of course, we are in the future. If any physicists swim by, we can ask them. They'll know. I don't know. Maybe there's something in here I can use, but not this. Oh, not that.
How goes it?
I'm trying to write something nice for Olga's birthday party today, but I'm having trouble deciding what kind of poem to compose. So it seems that for a birthday, a limerick might be the thing. Though it appears that historically, birthday cards contained more quatrains.
Your thing isn't poems, so it's best to leave the writing to the writers. And Wally's already got a great rhyme going. Our owl, never foul. Your party job today will instead consist of... fireworks.
No, I can't do this. I've never even made fireworks. Why, the science behind it could take days.
You can handle it. When's the last time having to learn something new ever stopped you? Just make them colorful and you can't go wrong.
Whoa! Hey, Wally, how's it going?
Well...
Great! I need your help. I'm in charge of fireworks for Olga's party.
Good for you.
Oh, thank you. But the problem is, I've never made fireworks. I don't know how to. Sure, science loves an explosion once in a while. Help me! I need to make the fireworks pretty, but how do I do that? Fill me with your sage advice, please.
Fireworks, is it? Fireworks are like light from the darkness. Fire exploding like popcorn in a microwave. But mostly light, I think.
That's it! Here's what I'll do! I need to learn about light, where light comes from, and then I can recreate it! Thank you! I found the source of all light!
Oh, my scapula!
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it's not from there. Whether it's light from the sun, a desk lamp, anything, all light is the same. It's made from electromagnetic waves. These waves reflect off of everything around us, which allows us to see things, like this poor butterfly who's about to be captured by Rosa. But color is where things get a little more complicated. The wavelength determines which colors we see, from fast violet to slow red. It may seem like a flashlight has no color. It's just a basic white. But actually, it's made of every color in the spectrum. You can't see it normally unless you shine it through a glass prism. Then voila! Every color of the rainbow. This same concept can brighten up an otherwise gloomy rainstorm. Raindrops act as lots of tiny prisms. When sunlight hits these raindrops, we get to see a beautiful rainbow. The order of colors in the rainbow can easily be remembered like this. Roy G. Bibb stands for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. But we use a sillier method. Richard of York gave battle in vain. Brilliant, isn't it?
Dokko, I'm lost. I don't know that guy.
Don't you see what all of this means? This means I can finally understand fireworks. It's about the colors. With this knowledge, we can put together the best kind of, colorful fireworks. So this party's about to be saved by electromagnetic waves.
Okay. So how do you actually make the fireworks?
Well, that answer is easy. You make them by, why didn't I read this? Huh.
Hey there, our firework man. I trust everything is good. I can't wait to see what he comes up with. Fireworks for the ages.
Yeah, right. I just need a bit, more time to make them.
Why would you ask me for help with this? I thought chemistry was your thing anyway, Dokko.
Oh.
It started with a bang, a boom boom, but then fire, explosions, and then explosion, explosion, explosion. But then a boom, boom. Then that's how June went. What were we talking about?
Fireworks? I like the ones that go whoosh and then pew 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 pew.
Oh. My fireworks are perfect! They're perfect! It all fell into place!
Excuse me, but these are my fireworks. It's a dream. You passed out from exhaustion.
That's great, but I'm still confused. Did you invent the fireworks?
I'm the physicist Niels Bohr. Fireworks came from the Tang Dynasty. I'm more about atoms. In fact, I got a Nobel Prize for my discovery of how atoms contain radiation.
Amazing! So nice to meet you! But why all the fireworks?
That is a great question. What do you know about atoms?
Atoms contain a nucleus and electrons. Electrons orbit the nucleus like planets around a sun.
So, can an atom be a source of light?
I suppose it's possible. Energy can go to a nucleus, which converts that over to the electron. But electrons are always trying to pass off their excess energy. An electron can't spend too long bouncing around far away from the nucleus, so the energy has to come out of it a different way. It would only make sense that the excess energy is released in the form of electromagnetic waves. Phenomenal!
You got it. And what color would that be if it's being bounced off the electron?
That depends on what kind of atom it is. Every substance is slightly slightly different, and that would affect which color is surrounding the electron. I finally get it! I get it! And so, if we look at the properties of the atoms, we'll see their color properties change. It's really a feat of scientific achievements. Look, let's take sodium. Sodium burns a yellow hue, while barium burns more greenish. Blue is copper, and white is titanium and aluminum. These compounds are so fascinating. The electrons exploding and colorful. The atoms! Fireworks are just a show of all the atoms. Just atoms!
Are these the, fireworks? And Adam who?
Fireworks were invented in, the Tang Dynasty in China. And then it took many years to be improved for the use of home and businesses. I promise that for Olga's next birthday, there will be the most amazing fireworks anyone's ever seen. You'll be able to see them
today! You forgot your fireworks upstairs. Luckily, I saw it and brought it down. Here, prepare yourselves for a birthday great fireworks festival. Go ahead, Dokko. Light them. You made them yourself. Hey, just roll with it.
What a marvel. Confetti fireworks for my birthday. I'm touched.
Thank you so much. What great friends.
That was it? But fireworks are a conglomeration of sciences. Maybe I got it all wrong. I overthought it.
Don't worry. Your only crime is overcomplicating things. Just have fun.
I can't do that. I just research. Doing anything requires research. And preparation for more research. And so on.
If you want to learn something new, just go do it. That's the most fun way.
No way. I don't know a thing about dancing. I'd have to study its origins, its methodology. Oh, wait. I'm doing it again. Oh, what's the point? It's a party!
Niels Bohr, a scientist from Denmark, won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1922 for his study of atoms. His findings led to the advancements in nuclear fission. Dance on, Tiny Niels.
506, 507.
Think of the wonder of it all. Trillions of stars and planets and moons just waiting to be explored. With those kind of odds, it's insane to think we're alone out there. There must be so much life. And that's just our very small, under-ambitious calculations. Can't you just hear the possibilities?
Not really. All I hear is a yakking moose. And 8.
You're not taking this
9,
seriously.
10, 11.
Have it your way. I can see you're
12.
pursuing something much more scientific. Well, fine. I guess the universe can just wait.
Actually, dominoes are also a way of studying life.
Sure. And I bet Einstein just played hopscotch all day.
No, really. Take a look. It only takes one domino falling over to affect the rest of them. That's how life works. Everything is connected, kind of like a big web. And big things, too. Every action has consequence. A litterbug's banana peel could mean a painful slip for someone else. A little sneeze could spread a big disease. Ouch. Actions can set off chain reactions. Things spiral from there. It's the domino effect.
Your theory only affects simpler organisms who aren't in control of their fate. But we have more power. We alone control our futures. An absurd theory. Plus, you forgot I don't even eat bananas. I will say, at least you've tried to justify this silly game.
Calm your antlers and let me enjoy something. I'm trying to beat my old record here.
Maybe you could find a hobby that doesn't take up the whole floor. Oh, look, how about a garden? Or better yet, one potted plant.
Wait, no, stop! No, 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 no! Stop arguing and buckle up. Our new hobby is dodging asteroids. And I was just a few away from beating my record.
You losing your own record is your own fault. If you had just asked Pin, you would have probably known we'd be traveling through an asteroid belt. That domino theory of yours is debunked. Really, fate is only up to us. You losing your new record is just due to bad luck. My book on gardens!
Seems your book falling is your own bad luck, eh?
Impact imminent. Prepare for immediate and painful landing.
Ow! I think I sprained my ulnar! Don't be crass, Pin.
You have arrived at your destination. Initiating auto seatbelt unbuckling.
No! Don't unbuckle the seatbelts yet! Well, seems we're in a bit of a pickle, boys. And by pickle, I mean crater on an asteroid. Splendid. My favorite place. Where's Dokko? You crazy? Come back. I'm not going on a wild moose chase.
Phenomenal stuff.
Holy smokes! This place is dangerously radioactive. Dokko, get back here now. There's radiation. After scanning our location, I found extremely high levels of radioactive uranium here. So whoever lived on this planet before had terrible waste management. Or there's just uranium. Can the radiation reach us on board? We're fine. We have a shield. It just takes up a lot of power from the mainframe.
If I may interject, while you two wax on the dangers of radioactivity, I'll be outside exploring the ruins of an amazing asteroid society.
Did you lose your mind in the crash? The uranium is the reason they're ruins. You want to join them? Because that's what'll happen.
Then you and Pin stay behind and figure out how to get us out of here. If it makes you feel any better, I'll wear an extra suit, or 3.
No can do. Without radiation protection, 3 suits are just as useless as 1.
You win!
No.
I'll go explore the ruins, and I'll do it without any kind of protection. I sacrifice myself in the name of science. This is for the study of interstellar anthropology. Don't you get it? And it's so close! A chance like this only comes once! Oh, just 1 minute's all I ask! Come on, you guys!
Well, we have a day. That's how long our power will last. We'll just make it work. Somehow we've got to get outside the ship and analyze how to get out of here. I'm pretty sure that's the bigger problem. Fix the ship. I don't hear Dokko. Now it's just sad. It's not that we're not curious about the ruins. We just don't want to die. You know, the radiation thing.
This place is the pinnacle of my life's research! I refuse to let you two bird brains deprive me of this achievement! Go! Go!
Okay, pal. You're about to get in school. It was your book full of flowers that you left on the table. That caused one of the flowers to fly over to Pin, which made him sneeze. And where did that lead us? All right, we crashed, and now we're on this rock somewhere in space. That is what you call a chain reaction. My word, that's it! We're all saved! A chain reaction! First, we'll start a fire. We'll just light this. Light it. Light it. Light it! Huh? Fire is a great example of chain reactions. The fire consumes more and grows, and energy is created as a result. That's how our ancestors first utilized different forms of energy. They burned fuel and used the reactions from that. Yeah, what do you suggest? Burn down the ship? Cut our losses? No, we have a powerful material right at our feather tips. Uranium. Uranium is a fascinating element. It's extremely dense and heavy because it has so many protons and electrons inside a single atom. But if we add one electron, that messes up the whole balance. It'll split, and that releases energy. Wait, we're splitting one tiny atom? How much energy could that make? It makes a super chain reaction. When one atom of uranium splits into two parts, it makes two free neutrons. Then those two neutrons fly to the nearest atoms and do the same thing to those guys. They break them apart. And they break more apart, and those neutrons break even more, and it makes a domino effect. And that wonderful reaction is called a nuclear chain reaction.
Something like that is dangerous, bordering on utter madness. We don't have the technology. We can't control that kind of reaction.
Well, I never said we need to control the reaction.
Are you telling me you would blow the planet up? Why would you do that?
Am I missing something important here? What happens in an uncontrolled nuclear reaction?
Big explosions happen. Pin is trying to destroy the planet with us on it.
No, we'll be fine. We have shields. And our ship will finally be free.
But what about the ruins?
Listen, I'm sorry, but this seems like our best shot.
Radiation shields activated to maximum level. Nuclear launch ready for initiation. Activating Code Penguin. Nuclear launch sequence.
This whole thing was worse than just the domino effect. This is more like the butterfly effect. You pick a flower, and the next thing you know, we've engaged World War XII on a planet. It's a shame, really. I almost agreed with you about those ruins. Wait, what's that? Look, there!
Oh, we just made a wormhole. A break in time and space, probably caused by our nuclear reactor. Hold on, time and space? We can use this to go back in time and change the course of events, thereby saving the planet!
Aha! So you do believe in the domino effect. You know, if we change the course of events as we did them, we probably won't find the planet.
Oh, as long as we save it, that's what's important! Years from now, we may find this planet again! And then I'll be able to explore that city for real! Hopefully next time we won't, blow them to smithereens. Ah, aren't you a fine floral specimen? I believe I'll start to dry flowers in my gardening book. Huh? Oh! Huh? Oh.
The discovery of nuclear chain reactions is credited to Nikolai Nikolaevich Semyonov and Cyril Hinshelwood. They each received the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in 1956. But it was an Italian scientist named Enrico Fermi who won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1938 for learning about nuclear decomposition.